Hello, everybody. Oh, there we go. Leave it alone for a few days and have to totally retrain on how to do it. I'm going to show you a video today. You may have seen it before, but we're going to watch it again. It's that good. So here it comes. As soon as I can get it. There. And I'm going to turn the camera around on Instagram so we can all watch it together. And I'll hold it. Find the play button again. There it is. Come on. Dang thing is annoying me. Now this is really starting to tick me off just a little bit here. What is freezing up? Crap. It's going to piss me off if I've got to reboot this thing and do it again. Close up a couple things here. Like her? Recognize her? There it is. Oh. Freaking little button. It's not letting me click. You piece of crap. It's not letting me click on it. All right, we're going to try this. Oh, Mary Joy, let's see who this is. Stupid program. Okay. Yeah. Oh, duh. And I have a note I'm going to play after this too. Never forget. Never. These videos are on YouTube and Twitch. I'll put them on there. So. Remember, Nancy Pelosi went to the Wuhan lab in China. Tell me she didn't get a vaccine while she was there. I bet you anything they already had it. But they've been killing people there since 2019, okay? Before anybody heard anything about it. And you know they don't, the communists don't report everything. They hide stuff all the time. So they're basically liars. In this fat guy's opinion, they should have been nuked already. But hey, who am I? Just a heavy equipment operator and a grandfather. Except in China. Wonder why? The bastards did it on purpose. Anybody think they did? Hello. Look in the mirror. See an idiot. Speculation down, huh? Now, why do you reckon Nancy Pelosi and others went to China to the Wuhan lab? If it wasn't to tell, she knew all about it. Only a fool. Oh, they didn't know anything. Bullshit. Everybody thinks that ought to have their heads smacked off. You remember this? Those of you who plan to vote for Sleepy Joe Biden, freaking Democrats, they back this thing. They're buddies with China. Look at that screaming little sucker. Nuke them all. Nuke them. They did a good job making that video, didn't they? A digital tablet. They sure did. Okay, back to me. There I am. Now I can turn this other thing around and set my cell phone down and just broadcast my fat face. How about that? So, I've got some other things I want to show you here. I'm going to find them while I talk. Let's see. Oh, I've got a little bit of echo going on. Sorry about that. Nuke Map by Alex Wellerstein. Stein, whichever one it is. All right. Now, I'm going to move this over to the other monitor so you can see it. Oh, let's use Nuke Map 2. It put out a new one. I must have used it so much they put out a new one. I love it. All right, let's put this on the main screen so you can watch what I do. Now, we're not going to nuke Atlanta, okay? That's not what needs nuking. What you do is you go on over here and let's type in Shanghai. Boom. And, you know, I found out about this map. I put a question on Quora and some very intelligent people answered me. Knew a whole lot more about mathematics and things than I do. But one of the guys gave me this, and I've been having a ball with it, so I want to share it with you. Let everybody see it. Hang on, let me turn this around for Instagram. There. So, let me put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. So what we've done, we have selected Shanghai, all right? And we tell it to center ground zero. That's not Shanghai, stupid. That is. Now, we're just going to launch one, but we're going to launch a Trident. I think it's a D5. Where is it? Oh, not good. W80. They changed the missiles. Crap. Let me go in here and fix this echo right quick. This is bothering me. I know it's bound to be bothering you. Damn it. All right. All right. That was that. Okay. Microsoft Edge. Good. All right. So here we go. We're going to set this off. We'll go ahead and detonate like it is. Oh, we want to see casualties, radioactive fallout. We do want a surface burst. And damn, it's stupid. Stinking echo. Never echoed like that before. I don't understand that crap. But we're going to get rid of it. Turn it down some more because I know what's doing it. Oh, wow. Microsoft Edge went back up to 100%. Now, why would it do that? That is bullshit. Now, let's see if it'll stay at 41. All right. So, next, we want to click here. And we want the burst height. We want the maximum load pressure. You know what? I bet this damn thing is right back up to 100% again because that's the only reason it does that. And that's Windows doing that crap. Let's see what it's on. Yeah, look at that shit. Isn't that some crap? I want you to see this. Now, I have put this is the fourth time I've turned it down to get rid of the echo. And there's no way to save it or anything. And then the shit just springs right back up on its own. Maybe if I turn it down. All right, hang on. Let me mute my microphone for a minute. Piece of shit. Test. testing. All right, maybe that'll do it. We'll try that. All right, so you can see what I'm doing. And the burst height, we want it in kilometers, and we want 0.63 kilometers. And we want to see all this stuff. And let's just watch to see this. We don't want to see all of it. I don't care about that. And a yield. They did have some Trident missiles in here. They took them out and they changed, bastards. All right, we'll use a 300 kiloton. We already got that, so let's do it. Boom. All right, and that's only one. That's one warhead. Okay, one re-entry vehicle. Okay, only one. Now let's put another one. See what I did there? And one weighs. We don't really need to nuke the ocean. So the next one we're going to put somewhere else. So the next one we want to put in Beijing. That's the next place I want to nuke. So we're going to select Beijing. Point that out. Same parameters. Oh. All right, go where I told you to go, darn it. No, stupid. Oh well. And I have to set it all up again. We always want a surface burst. 0.63 kilometers off the ground. I'm just going to use it just to keep it simple. Burst height. .63. See, we don't want the fallout. We want to keep the fallout close to the ground. We don't want it to go all up in the air 50 miles and spread all around the world. We want to keep it all, as much of it right there as we can. And there's lots of factors that have to take. I don't give a crap about that or that. Let's just see the heavy damage. All right. We do want to see the crater, and we do want to see the mushroom cloud, what it does with that. Catch up on my waves here on Instagram. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Just about ready. I'll keep track of that too. Everything. All right, ready? Boom. That's warhead number 2, okay? So we've nuked Shanghai and Beijing, all right? Hit them where it really hurts. Now, I don't know all the military installations where they are, and also I don't have that information. So I'm just having fun. So you can use this map. Just type in nuke map, and you can play with it too. Do your own thing with it. It makes me feel better to do this, to play with it, right? So that's what I've been doing when of course, I'm working now 6 days a week, so I'm not doing much else but work and try to sleep. So anyway, turn this back around. I'm broadcasting to 4 places with the computer, and I'm also broadcasting with my cell phone to Instagram. So it's going out everywhere. Let me make sure I wasn't muted. So anyway, then back to me. Hello. It's all about me anyway. Oh, the fat guy sitting in front of the camera. How about that? Yes, I'm a 6'2" fat man. I admit it. I've been sitting here, I've been hibernating in this house ever since COVID was even just the first word leaked out, because I knew it was going to be a pandemic, and wasn't any surprise to me. The surprise was that the way they handled it, the way everybody handled it. Hello there. Tried to hit a wave and it scrolled down on me. So I've been here all this time doing stuff, and I'm working on the other monitor right now. What am I doing yet? Oh. Go to my YouTube. No, I didn't say go to email, stupid. I said go to YouTube. Oh, I did say go to email. Stupid me. All right, and there it is. Now, hello, I've got some things I want to share with you. Some more video. All right. Where's my other thing I want to hear? I have another video. Videos. Just think a little bit for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I'd be down to see
10 minutes still?
stand with the patriots who fight for this country.
And now, if we don't like Wuhan is located in the heart of China and home to more than 11 million people. Word has gotten out that there's a killer on the street.
Let's see. Let me try to this thing like this.
Spreading through the city's population
Go
over
ahead and
this
stop
street.
this one.
And no
Interfere. All right, damn it.
you are right now witnessing the largest. What if I told you that everything that you think you know about the coronavirus is a lie? That you are right now witnessing the largest, costliest, deadliest cover-up in world history. Would you believe me? What if you saw hard evidence and you started asking the scary questions? Why don't you watch and decide for yourself?
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak.
The Chinese coronavirus pandemic will be recorded as one of the most consequential global events in world history. How the hell
Oh,
did
this
this
is
happen?
just not going like I
Who's
wanted
responsible?
to.
What you're about to hear is a true
Damn
story.
this Microsoft.
Scientific evidence and hard facts. There are those who witnessed what happened. People died to tell you this story. Listen to them, because otherwise, it is going to happen again. New Year's Eve, tens of millions of people are gathering to celebrate with their families. But in one of China's largest cities, the streets are eerily silent. Wuhan is located in the heart of China and home to more than 11 million people. Word has gotten out that there is a killer on the streets. A unique and deadly virus was spreading through the city's population at a blistering pace, and no one has any idea how to treat it or where it came from. 1 month earlier, an elderly Chinese man was admitted to the Wuhan hospital with extreme difficulty breathing and signs of pneumonia. This is the first case on record of COVID-19. As the month of December pressed on, hospital wards in Wuhan exploded with cases of unique pneumonia. Chinese doctors and medical staff began to come down with the same symptoms, indicating the terrifying prospect of human-to-human transmission. On December 30th, a Chinese ophthalmologist named Dr. Li Wenlang warned on social media of a respiratory illness ravaging the city. Wenlang was punished and silenced by local communist authorities. In 1 month, Dr. Wenlang would be dead, killed by the virus that had already taken the lives of thousands. The exact number of dead, we don't know, and we likely never will. Realizing the disaster on their hands, the Communist Party of China brutally locked down the city of Wuhan. We know the Communist Party of China's secrecy, blame shifting, denial, and inability to act in this pandemic resulted in the deaths of tens of thousands of Americans and hundreds of thousands more around the world, all while decimating the economy. What we don't know is where the virus came from. How did it get here? Why is it so deadly? For clues on these questions, we will go to ground zero in Wuhan, focusing on what Chinese scientists, medical experts, and local officials had to say about this outbreak before the communist government stepped in and silenced them all. Let's start with
Microsoft
what we know.
Edge just changing
There are
its
two
own
elements in
volume.
this outbreak that have universal scientific consensus. One, the genome sequence of the virus is of bat origin and is specific to a species of bat known as the horseshoe bat. Two, the virus is genetically optimal for human transmission, while most viruses are not. This is what makes it so deadly. So the question is this: how did this specific virus jump from bat to human? The official Communist Party endorsed theory is that the jump occurred at the Hunan seafood wholesale market.
These lying bastards. Now,
However,
listen to this.
this theory begins to fall apart when data from the original outbreak is examined. According to Chinese scientific papers published in January, studying the initial outbreak, 1/2 of the original cases had no exposure to the seafood market whatsoever. The alleged patient zero in December had no history with the seafood market at all. Furthermore, investigators and researchers found no evidence of the intermediate horseshoe bat, or any bats for that matter, being sold at the market. Further research from Chinese scientists showed that bats were never a food source for local residents of Wuhan. In fact, there are no known colonies of the horseshoe bat within 600 miles of Wuhan. The natural habitat for these bats are in secluded, high, dark mountain caves in the south of China. So how did these rare and dangerous animals get into the densely populated city center? For the answer to these questions, we turn to the writings and findings of two Chinese researchers. Researcher Zhao Botao from South China University University of Technology and Lei Zhao from Wuhan University of Science and Technology set out to establish the most likely source of the virus. Their research thesis is entitled The Possible Origins of the 2019 Coronavirus. The respected Chinese scientists immediately rule out the Wuhan seafood market as the source of the virus and began a search for an alternative location where we have proof of horseshoe bats and humans interacting. The Wuhan Institute of Virology is a Chinese government-run research center 2 miles from the Wuhan seafood market. This institute is famous for its research on bat coronaviruses and was actively researching new coronaviruses, specifically in horseshoe bats at the time of the outbreak. Leading up this research was Shi Zhenli, a woman who has earned the nickname Batwoman for her 17 years of researching coronaviruses in bats. Make no mistake, Zhenli is the world's foremost expert in researching bat coronaviruses and their transmission to humans. Zhenli's research often takes her into remote caves where the bats dwell in order to harvest them and bring them back to her laboratory in Wuhan. Further analysis of Zhenli's academic publishings show controversial research into synthetic viruses. Shi Zhenli published multiple scientific papers on the creation of the bat coronavirus for the study of cross-species transmission. A year before the outbreak, in 2018, she gave a speech on bat coronaviruses and their cross-species infection ability. So why is Zhenli's research important? COVID-19 is particularly deadly due to its unique molecular capacity to enter human cells and destroy them. You have likely seen this photo of the coronavirus. This specific part of the virus is called an S protein. These proteins act as the key to unlocking the human cells that they come in contact with, allowing the contents of the coronavirus to enter the cell and destroy it. Zhenli's lab had sophisticated capacities to synthesize viruses for cross-species transmission, often using the S protein. The Epoch Times spoke with noted microbiologist PhD Judy Mikovits and virologist Dr. Sean Lin, who cast extreme scientific doubts on the origins of the virus simply originating organically.
Virus now can infect humans much easier.
Correct.
Probably also one of the important reasons contributing to multi-organ failure when people have a very severe disease. They can spread out in the human body much faster.
And so we know that's the pathogenic spike protein that for the original SARS. So now you're allowing that access to human tissues because the spike proteins of the natural evolutionary strains don't infect human cells at all. So that research has been going on at Wuhan and published since 2007. And clearly, if that spike protein from SARS weren't on the new COVID-19 or SARS-2, it wouldn't be able to enter human cells. So again, this is evidence that it couldn't go through the Wuhan seafood market.
A job posting on the Wuhan Institute of Virology website on November 18, 2019 asked for scientists to come research the relationship between the coronavirus and bats. On December 24, 2019, as COVID-19 was savaging the population of Wuhan, the Institute posted a second job opening, urgently announcing that they had discovered a large number of new bat viruses and their infection mechanisms that could transmit to humans. At the beginning of the outbreak, Shi Zhenli is quoted openly by the press as wondering, could the virus have come from our lab? The independent Chinese researchers investigating the outbreak noted that scientists in the lab have a history of being infected with bat coronaviruses. Scientists in the lab have reported getting attacked by the bats and splattered with bat blood and bat urine. The Wuhan lab had such a known security problem that the US Embassy in Beijing took some extraordinary action to warn them about it. In January 2018, the embassy sent 2 US science diplomats to the Wuhan Virology Institute. Sloppiness, carelessness, lack of safety, or management of the lab so shocked the American scientists that they urgently wrote a series of diplomatic cables back to America warning of the potential of an imminent outbreak. The cable reads, most importantly, the researchers showed that various SARS-like coronaviruses can interact with the human receptor identified for SARS coronavirus. The findings strongly suggest that SARS-like coronaviruses from bats can be transmitted to humans to cause SARS-like diseases. The person the US scientific diplomats were the most worried about? Researcher Shi Zhenli. Since the coronavirus outbreak, the Wuhan Virology Lab has experienced extremely unusual behavior. A memo from the Director General of the Virology Institute ordered the silence of all scientists and researchers on the topic of the coronavirus outbreak or backed studies. The Communist Party then installed the top military biological weapons expert to oversee the operations of the lab. More disturbing still, since the outbreak, researchers on the bat coronavirus team have gone missing. In January, the Beijing News identified Huang Yangling, a researcher at the Institute of Virology, as the suspected real patient zero. Yangling was allegedly the first human to contract COVID-19 during a botched experiment. Mysteriously, Yangling has been scrubbed from the virology lab website, even while other researchers remain. The institute initially denied any knowledge of Huang Yangling, but was forced to retract their denial and admit that the researcher is now unaccounted for. Ultimately, the Chinese researchers studying the origins of the outbreak concluded their thesis by stating, the killer coronavirus probably originated from the laboratory in Wuhan. Safety levels need to be reinforced in the high-risk biohazardous laboratories. Regulations may be taken to relocate the laboratories far away from the city center and other densely populated places. But it's not just these Chinese scientists who are raising suspicions. The UK's Emergency Coronavirus Committee said that it is not a coincidence that the virology laboratory in Wuhan is studying bat coronavirus, and the lab should not be discounted as the possible source of the outbreak. American microbiologist Professor Richard Ebright, a biosecurity expert, warned that the safety levels of the Wuhan lab were woefully lacking. He writes that given the nature of their dangerous experiments, an outbreak in the lab would pose a substantial risk of infection of a lab worker, and from the lab worker to the general public. At the present date, the tide seems to be turning against the Wuhan lab.
It is increasingly likely, there is increasing confidence that the virus, COVID-19, started in that Wuhan lab.
As of today, says someone in a position to know, there is, quote, almost unanimous agreement in the American intelligence gathering agencies that the virus currently destroying much of the world emerged from a lab in Wuhan.
The NIH gives this $3.7 million grant to the Wuhan Institute of Virology. They then advertise need coronavirus researchers following that coronavirus.
Look at this damn volume.
And then what's really troubling to me is that either conspicuously or miraculously, the Wuhan Institute of Virology is able to sequence the virus on January 2nd, but China doesn't admit to the virus existing to January 9th. And then the Wuhan Institute of Virology doesn't release this important scientific information to the world until January 12th. So at best, Americans are funding people who are lying to us, and at worst, we're funding people who we knew had problems handling pathogens, who then birthed a monster virus onto the world.
The question is, have you seen anything at this point that gives you a high degree of confidence that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was the origin of this virus?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Beijing has yet to provide U.S. experts with samples of the novel coronavirus collected from the earliest cases. Several of the doctors and journalists who reported on the spread of the virus have disappeared. The Chinese government, meanwhile, has put a total lockdown on information related to the virus. Without this information, we will never understand how the coronavirus.
If I knew where they were and could get my hands on them, I'd kill them, every one of them. All right.
I'll get it.
No,
Can I help you?
what's this?
I need to speak to Brandon.
What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's pissing me off. See that? Piece of shit. So annoying. God almighty. All right. This is some annoying bullshit, I'm here to tell you. Now I should be doing that. No, stupid, not that. That's not settings. Well, so anyway, you see that the Chinese are nothing but freaking liars. And they committed that act of terrorism against the world. And what have we done to them? Not a damn thing. It is time. It's past time. All right? They should have been nuked a year ago. All right? They should have been nuked a year ago by not just us. I'm serious. Why? Would anybody do that? Oh, my, just got away from them. That made a mistake. Bull freaking shit. Anybody that believes, that thinks they did not purposely engineer this damn virus so it could enter human cells needs to wake up or go try a cinder block around your neck and jump off a pier. Okay? Because only an idiot, and I ain't a total idiot, would never believe any such crap. Especially after watching these videos. I mean, my God, what does it take? Huh? Do we need to take something to bore a hole in their heads and pour it in? It's just unbelievably stupid. And the Chinese communists, they've been asking for it all along. So I'm anxious to see what President Trump's going to do. He probably won't nuke them. You know, that wouldn't be a popular thing to do. But let's see what else he has in store for him. Please, let's keep President Trump in the White House so he can continue to handle this. Don't listen to that idiot, Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. You know what? I heard them all talking on the radio, and they talked about Kamala Harris and told about some of her sexual escapades to move along in her arena. You know, Elizabeth Warren, they call her Pocahontas. She doesn't have any Native American blood in her at all, not a drop. I'm 7% because I'm also 1% African. But hey, Kamala Harris's Indian name is Spread Eagle, as in Spread Eagle, and not wings either. So that's where that comes from. You be the judge. She is the most liberal, she's so far left, it's a woman she can stand up. I did hear that there were some people from a militia group that were planning to kidnap Biden and Harris and kill them. They were arrested. So, darn. That's not me, but if I ever got the opportunity and could get away with it, guess what? No, I wouldn't shoot it. That'd be gun violence. You can't do that. Nah. Hatchet. Oh, man. But anyway, I don't do stuff like that. I'm a 65-year-old fat man, just working for a living now. So this is my only day of the week off, so I'm going to enjoy it. I had to replace my microwave this morning. So I'm like, wow, sweet. Well, they all lasted 6 years. That's about normal stuff. and got myself another 1250 watt Panasonic. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Daniel. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's hearing me all right. I apologize for the videos. I'm going to work on Love Y'all Too. I'm going to work on continue to improve this restream thing and learn all these functions and stuff. But you know, after working, when I get off work at the end of the day, by the time it takes me an hour to get into work and an hour to get back. Friday it took me over an hour and a half to get home. All right, but it was storming, lots of people, and just lots of traffic. I mean, my God, where is the hell is everybody going? No telling. Now, why is this stupid thing doing that now? Come on, open it up. I forgot I put it on. All right, so Microsoft Edge is still doing its own damn thing with the volume control. I'm going to let you watch it along with me. See the damn thing moving? Now I'll go over there and turn it back down and watch it. I'm not moving it. And as I talk, the damn thing goes up itself. Look at that crap. The volume's turned all the way down on speakers. There's something screwed up here, and I don't know what it is. That's why I keep getting that stupid ass echo, and that's really pissing me off. No, leave my volume control alone, you little dickhead. If I could get my hands on whoever's doing that, I'd wring their neck. So anyway, you've got Sleepy Joe wants to get into the White House, and then, you know, he won't last a year. And then it'll be the vice president take over, and then that biatch should be in there. Lord knows you'd have us in a war. Yeah, you can't let them in there. You just can't. The Democrats must be stopped at all costs. All costs. God, this thing is driving me nuts. Let's try that. See how that does. Test it. Maybe that'll work. All right. Test that out. Okay. Oh boy, I'll tell you. Are you seeing this? So there's something or somebody moving shit on their own here. And I wish the hell I could figure out who it was. Let's try that. Anyway, China's liars, they all need to be wiped out. Just nuke them. Be done with it. But you got to get them all at once. Remember how angry those guys looked, those soldiers looked? Yeah, I'm angrier than that. I have to stand and sit here and make a face at it. The communists keep them all whipped up into a lather, a froth rather. Get them all pissed off. Oh, communists. Communists have lost out anyway. What the? All right. So, anyway, let's nuke somebody again. Have some fun. All right. Let's send 3 warheads there. Try it again. Stupid. It keeps getting worse and worse. It's like, what the crap? All right. I don't care, just do it. Refresh it and try that. Why does it always default to Atlanta? There's a good one. Now, we don't need but 1 warhead at a time around here because you just blast a big hole in the ground. Let's just play around a little bit. Oh, okay. Surface burst. And it just wants to keep on putting it at 200 feet for some stinking reason. We want it at 0.63 kilometers. My damn volume is making me madder than crap doing this stupid crap. All right. So, this, no. Heavy damage, okay. And this. Let's look at the crater. Microsoft Edge, I swear, keeps right on creeping back up there. You see, I don't move it. Damn thing. All right, crater depth 60 meters. Inside radius 130 meters. All right. Think about it. A meter is 39 inches. It's just, you blew it away. Oh. Think of all the sand that was just turned to glass. Oh, yeah. So, fun to play with, something to do, why not? You know? I'd be doing good if my daggone volume was quit messing up. See, it's back up to 88 again on Microsoft Edge. I turned it down and something, see that's moved back up. What the freaking crap? Whoever's doing that, shoot yourself in the head, please. You're useless. All right. Now, let's move somewhere else. Boom. So stupid. All right. Well, I'm getting tired of playing with this, and that's fine. And that's Bree Olson. Guess where I got that picture? From her. All right. Get that. There, you look at me instead. my new furniture. So, okay, I see. All right. Hello, how you doing? So anyway, China lied, people died, we know it. China's a piece of shit. All right, every damn one of them. It's a communist country. I slept pretty good that night. I'm gonna get some more sleep too. So, anyway, so please remember, vote Trump, not Biden. Biden's an idiot. He proved that during the last debate. Well, let's see who this is. I see who it says it is, but we're gonna find out who it actually is. Can't see anything. Wasn't Sarah. And I don't have my instance set up for the record track stuff. So, anyway, I've got 1 minute remaining on my Instagram broadcast, and then I'll stop. They started timing it again, so. I guess they don't want any one person to take up too much out of their time. Bastards. But at least I understand the algorithm now, all the follows, okay? I simply cannot follow everyone all at once, or even over a week. They limit me to the number of people I can follow, and they're not, I've got, 5,500 followers now, and the numbers go up and down because people make fake accounts and follow you, and Instagram deletes them. But they do not give you the ability to follow, to return the follows on all your followers, which is kind of freaking stupid. That's the way it works. What's going on about the election now? Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me fix this. And then I'll go back live on Instagram if somebody was asking me a question. I wish to heck I could get Yellow Duck to work, but I just simply cannot. It will not work. Else, I would be doing it. What I'm doing is once I finish a Instagram broadcast, I have a series called Walt Live, and I add that to the series, go away. Not y'all. Adios. And then I post it, and it goes to my profile on Instagram. Come on, go on. Go. I got all this big ass, kick ass tag on. What in the hell is there? Bastards. I'm going to find out what the hell is going on with my bio, because this really pisses me off. Well, looking for friends. I'm not. I'm looking for. Doesn't matter what I'm looking for. Not looking for anything. I already found it. I have this one little gal been talking to me now for months, and she says she gave me a local address, right? And but she won't verify. She won't show me any proof of residency. So I'm not about to go knock on somebody's door that lives 800 feet away unless I see evidence that they live there, because I'm not freaking stupid. So anyway, this little wench asked me, will you give me gas money? I said, gas money go 800 feet? Hell no. She said, okay. Little wench. What I'm doing is I'm returning the files, some of the files on Instagram, all I can. So I stay caught up as much as I can. All right, I have now followed. Yeah, I've now followed everyone on Instagram that is available for me to follow back. That doesn't mean that I followed all the way back. I have. I just don't have access to all of it. Right now, I have 5,483 followers, and I'm following 3,383. That's how many Instagram is not making available to me to follow. Okay, gives you an idea. So, okay, now I'm going to go back online with Instagram, start another live broadcast, because I had a question that I didn't get to answer because the broadcast ended. So, now I'll go and do that. Take followers a few minutes to get back up. But right now we're going to Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and one other place. I forget where. As well as Instagram on my phone. So. Hello there. All right. Well, I guess it just wants to sit at 88. So sit there at 88 long. We got to do that echo shit. It ticks me off. So. Yeah, I told this to the Instagram people last week, but I'm going to show you what I'm operating at work. I think I have that up. Maybe. Just open the dang thing. Good Lord. Oh, I didn't realize he had it on video. That's why it's doing that funny stuff. That's the machine I operate at work now. So that's a Caterpillar 740 GC articulating off-road truck, and I love it. It's fun. It's a blast to run. It's just slam fun. So rides like a cloud, drives like a dream. Beautiful atmosphere control. So I can keep it as cold in that cab as I like. Just hope we're able to work tomorrow. We got a lot of rain yesterday, but we had the job site in good shape, so hopefully it drained all right. I did my part at the end of the day. All I did was back drag stuff, and now with that, well loaded. So we want it to drain. Don't want water to sit anywhere. make a mud hole. You want it to run off. So Yeah. That's me on after 3 days of 4 hours sleep a night. Tired. I got to work yesterday. I got to work. I was over an hour early because I always am. I always wake up early. So I took an hour nap before work, set the alarm, and went to sleep for an hour, and it felt real good. I was sleeping hard. The alarm went off on the phone, woke me up. Hi, Dolly. How you doing? We waited Dolly here on Instagram. So, my Instagram, people can't see this because I don't have it in the right place. So that's all right. I've got other stuff on there. I'm pretty good. I'm recovering. This is my second episode today of Wall Live and Instagram. Still working on the first one and restream because there's no limit on that. Facebook has a 6-hour limit. I'm not going to be in it for 6 hours. But anyway. There's another tired me. I was looking at something. And the only reason I wear the glasses is to read or use the computer. So I used to need glasses all the time. I used to have real bad eyes, but not anymore. Let's see. Now I don't know what I was doing with this picture. I don't know why I had my hand on my face, but I did. So no telling. But anyways, I was driving that truck, and they have mirrors, like everything, trucks, everything, the steering wheel has mirrors on it. And a lot of things have mirrors on either side you used to drive with. Anyway, one of them was a concave mirror and a big one. And every time I looked in the right-hand mirror, I saw this fat bastard with a big belly. Of course, that fat bastard with a big belly was me. So I had to move that mirror. If you're looking at a mirror in a vehicle you're driving and you're seeing yourself, you got your mirror set wrong, okay? And I mean wrong. That's not what it's for. It's not for you to admire yourself or despise yourself in. It's to see away from the size. Okay. Remember, always wear your safety belt in your car and equipment. Be safe. Don't be stupid. And I want to thank, this goes out to all veterans and all active duty military. Thank you for your service. Love you guys. You're the ones that keep this country safe. All right. We know that. And that oath we take to enter the service, the oath where we agree to protect this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, that's a lifetime oath. That doesn't just go for your list, but that's, military people already know this. But it's the ones that are non-military that don't realize that. Once we take that oath, that's a lifetime oath, okay? There's no divorce, there's no, okay, your oath is done. It's never done, okay? So, thank you for your service, and thank you for your commitment. I would if I could, but I can't anymore, so I'll just have fun driving these big bastards around and running equipment. So, there's my itchy nose again. And there's Bree. Wow. Hello, Bree. Put that back up. Who's this? Well, let's see what this young man has to say. He's coming along as himself. See if he can get on. Hello there. Hello. How are you doing? Pretty good. How about you? I have respect for anybody that comes on as themselves, not trying to pretend to be somebody else.
Okay.
I'm also broadcasting to 4 other places with my computer. Hey, cool.
I'm on the street.
Yeah, I see that. And where are you?
Where are you from?
Well, I'm in Georgia, USA.
Okay, I'm from Nigeria.
Cool. Yep. Your voice is going out over YouTube, Periscope, 2 other places, and Facebook.
What is it?
Walking around, talking on broadcast, yeah. I'm sitting on my fat butt. He left. See, I respect anybody that comes on as themselves, doesn't try to pretend to be somebody else. There. Let's line both cameras up like that. There. Now I can look at just one. There. A little better. Take these off. Well, it's 1:34 and I need to eat some lunch. So, oh, mate. Oh. I've already done all my laundry. It's dry and out of the dryer is all I'm going to say. Everything is either in a basket or hanging on something. Not a hanger, but something. I just don't care right now. Been too tired to fool with it. So, yeah, I told you my microwave went out. I went to walk some coffee yesterday and it just looked at me like, huh? So evidently my microwave had been going bad for a while. It may have been what was tripping the breaker. Because when I plugged it into the extension cord to try a different breaker, it sparked when I plugged it in. So, crap. But I had it for 6 years, so hey, that's a about normal life, 6 to 7 years. Especially when you use it as much as I do. So I'll look that up. I got a Panasonic 1250 watt, another one, exact same one I had. He gave me such good service. I went to Walmart and got another one. It was, let's see, $159 or something like that. And it reminds me, I got to finish the registration for the warranty. So, hey, nothing but a thing, right? Everything, nothing but a thing. Let's see here. Put that back up. Let's look at that mug. Hey, want to feel good with this. There we go. The wind's blowing just a little bit there. Yes, it is. Let's see my gray locks blowing in the wind. Oh, and my face is contorted because I'm very tired. Okay, I had a little bit more sleep last night, but it was broken. Broken sleep seems to be a thing of mine now. I just can't seem to be able to get around it. And no, I don't necessarily wake up to go pee. That's not it. I just wake up. Oh, man, come on. Not again. I get the TV off. I have everything electronic turned off. All notifications are off. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. Because if I don't, WhatsApp drives me batty. And I'm all day, every day. Boo! These ones that call me on WhatsApp and they can't talk. But they ring my phone, and I'm like, driving this thing, and the damn phone starts ringing. So I just put it on Do Not Disturb. Because I hate to be grumpy. But sometimes I have to be. Hello there. So anyway, trying to get on for a little while. But we're going to find out if this is a Cynthia or if this is somebody else in Africa pretending to be somebody else. I'm betting it's not a Cynthia. We're going to find out before I go. Not a Cynthia, and they're not even going to get in the camera, so we're not going to sit there and listen to them play their TV and music. So, not Cynthia. I don't know. You can tell. No, you're not coming back. You didn't even show your face. So, we don't want to watch your TV screen. Nah, sorry about that. Fool me once, shame on me. I mean, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. See, I'm so tired I got that wrong. Now, right now, get ready to turn this off. I need something to eat. I need lunch. So, next time. So, hey. All right. Well, my friends, I'm going to end this because I need a nap. I'm getting tired. Dang, I didn't think I'd get tired that quick. So, I'm going to end these things. I'll end the Instagram first, and then I'll do this. Yes, I'm just too darn tired. I've got to get some more sleep after I eat something. All right. Just let me do 2 more follows. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Everybody be safe. Don't get wet. I'll see you next time I have the energy. Love you guys. Later. Bye. I can only hope security is as tight as I would have it. Hello, Sophia. I'll be recording all the stuff I can because that'll give me a permanent record of all of it on 5 different mediums. So that's good. Spreading the word. Let's see here. See if I can bump my numbers up a little bit. Well, it was a little hasty, but okay.
With a lot of the voters who have been making sacrifices in this pandemic from an economic and public health perspective for months.
I think that's absolutely right. So, Paul, I want to bring you in because
Why?
we're finally seeing a surge of young voters that people have said would not come out. We saw that trend obviously in 2018. But talk a little bit about what you're seeing and how that bodes for either Trump or Biden.
So what I'm seeing, particularly among young Latinos, is that this is a generation that saw their parents and the older generation be criminalized, right? They saw them sort of live in pain, succumb to injustices. They're voting for Biden. But
all right, I'll already put that word out. Okay. There's AOC, one of the stupidest women walking the earth. One of the absolute stupidest people walking the earth. My own personal opinion. She's too pretty to kill, but she needs to be sterilized and taken out of Congress. Too stupid. You just don't want stupidity like that to spread. There. All right. Well, how long do we want to look at the runway? Well, I'll find something else for us to look at. All right. Yes, God did keep him safe, George Shirley. Cameraman wiping his hands off. Okay. Very good. Well, sure do love President Trump. All right. And I'll go back to me. I have to get my cursor back. There. Okay. Now set the phone and camera right here together. There. I saw that. I just had to broadcast it. Had to. Couldn't get around it. Had to share it. These are pivotal times we are in right now. Very important things are happening. The battle is between good and evil. I think I'm wrong. Anyone thinks I'm wrong, all you have to do is open your eyes and listen. But if you're blind and deaf to that, there's no hope for you anyway. Unless you've accepted Christ, if you've accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you'll be all right. Because when the rapture comes, I want to go up. Get out of this fat body and into a perfect body again, eh? So, yes, Jesus is the way. Well, no, we're not going to do that. Oh, man. Well, let's go back to the other thing here and see what's going on. Let the professional cameraman hang around for us and show us what's going on. This must just be a repeat, because he's already landed and gotten off the plane. Can't believe the plane will take off and leave him. Unless the vice president is coming in on a different one. That would only make sense. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wall Live. I'm Wall. I'm not talking very much right now. I'm just watching the video. The president has already landed and gotten off Air Force One. So maybe this is the vice president. I don't know. Don't know, but you wouldn't have both of them on the same plane. That wouldn't make sense. I was able to get a nap this afternoon. I slept for an hour and a half, and it sure did feel good. I woke up like, wow, refreshed. So I'll try and get a good night's sleep tonight, too, before I get up in the morning and go to work. I'll leave out the house at 5 a.m. Usually get back by 6:09 p.m. because it's an hour each way. Unless it was Friday, then it was over an hour and a half back. Because everybody in the world had to be somewhere. Couldn't believe it. Like we're in a devil with everybody going. Hello. All right, I need to check something. Yes, everyone, please pray for the Trumps and Pences. Keep them safe. You know, they'll say, God save the Queen. Well, God save the President and Vice President, too. Because without them, we're screwed. Okay. And I hear my WhatsApp going off again. WhatsApp. Boom, boom, boom. It's constant. Freaking constant. And I'm going to move this somewhere else. Well, yep. I'm live too on Instagram, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube right now. I do it by just looking at it. Looking through the eyes of the cameraman that's at the airport, just watched the president's plane land and watched him disembark and get in his motorcade. So, riding on the backs of the pros right now. Well, I don't know there's going to be anything else happening yet. I need to find out if there's going to be anything, where the president's going to speak. Can't tell yet. Let me open up Facebook. Let's see.
We told them the era of economic surrender is over. We imposed tariffs on China's products, and we told them that we're going to hold them accountable until they open their markets to what we make and what we grow and respect American businesses.
All right, blast it all. There it is.
North Carolina, and all across this country. I mean, for years, you heard Democrats complain about that.
Damn it.
25 years since NAFTA was signed, we literally saw thousands of factories shuttered all across the heartland. And those jobs were moving south.
I apologize. I don't understand what's going on with my stupid sound.
Joe Biden never
It's really making me angry.
to fix NAFTA.
It shouldn't be changing in levels by itself.
America elected the author of The Art of the Deal. America got a way better deal. NAFTA is gone, and the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement is here to stay. And it's a win for North Carolina farmers and manufacturers. I mean, experts tell us that we're going to sell another $2.2 billion in agriculture goods alone to Canada and to Mexico. It's a huge win for agriculture in this state and in this nation. Finally,
That's my finger
comes the
jab
health
on my
care.
phone.
You all remember the disaster of Obamacare, don't you? Remember all the lies of the last administration when Joe Biden was vice president? I mean, they said if you like your doctor, you can keep him. That wasn't true. They said if you like your health insurance, you can keep it. That wasn't true. They said health insurance premiums would go down. When we came into office, health insurance premiums had actually doubled in this country. And during the debate last week, Joe Biden said, and I quote, "Not one single person with private health insurance lost their plan under Obamacare." The truth is 6 million Americans with individual health care plans saw those plans canceled when Obamacare took effect. It's a fact. And now Joe Biden has a plan to import the worst parts of Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All into the heart of Obamacare. I mean, it'd make a bad system worse by importing socialized medicine from Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All and dropping it into Obamacare, calling it a public option. I mean, inserting a public option into Obamacare would threaten the private health insurance of 180 million Americans. And I'm here tonight to tell you that it would set us on an inevitable path to socialized medicine. Under this president, we repealed the individual mandate of Obamacare. We've lowered the cost of health insurance for small businesses. We've cut the cost of prescription drugs. We passed right to try. Medicare Premium Advantage plans fell by 34%. And with President Donald Trump in the White House and Dr. Murphy in the Congress, We're going to lower the cost of health insurance without growing the size of government, and America will never be a socialist country.
All right, I'm going to stop this because this is just making me madder and madder and madder. Not at him. Well, my damn sound is just not doing right, so sorry about that.
Men and women of North Carolina, we have a choice to make.
But you can catch it on Facebook. That's where it is, Facebook.
That's why you're coming
Until
out.
I figure what the hell is going on with my sound.
It's really a choice between a Trump recovery and a Biden depression. I mean, a recent nonpartisan study of Joe Biden's economic policies, $4 trillion tax increase, a $2 trillion Green New Deal, just for starters, says that America would lose 5 million jobs if Joe Biden put his economic plan into effect. And the average family would lose income of $6,500 a year. So you got to ask your neighbors and your friends and your family members.
We ought to watch that.
Question I know you all have already answered. And every day for the next 9 days, I'd love you to walk up to him and say, I was standing out in the rain. Mike got off this plane. He was standing in the rain too.
I'm going to stop because I can't get it to do right. All right. And back to me at the studio, which I never left the studio. Only you did. Okay. Now, I tried to answer this guy. Let me try and answer him again. That worked that time. Oh, Philippines, okay. Wow. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's almost nap time again, and it's, oh wow, it's 6:30. Not that far till bedtime. I need to figure what I'm going to have for supper, and maybe even get my lunch ready for tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Love all of you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Till then. And this is to all active duty military and veterans. Thank you for your service. Our commitment is one of a lifetime. Our oath to protect this country from all enemies, foreign as well as domestic. Okay? And the domestic enemies are at our door. We're surrounded. Thank you. We are surrounded. And it's just about time to fight. So get ready. Because it's coming. I know it is. I'm prepared. All right. Love you guys. Later. And thank all the police officers too, by the way, who are out there every single day protecting the public, enforcing the laws. You're on a different mission, totally different mission from the military. You're queued to protect and serve. Military's queued the other way. Okay. You arrest, we kill. That's fine. We need you. Love you guys.